It's 8:48 and the sun is just starting to peek over the mountains. It'll be on the tent soon enough to start warming up. I've basically got everything packed up. My sleeping bag and my clothes are all in there. I've got my med bag, and this bag has my meds and some other stuff in there. I put some of the food that didn't fit into my pack last night in there. It's my food bag. This bag is attached to the outside of my pack. It's got my tent and my poncho in it. And this is my winter coat, which I'm probably going to wear, at least for a little while in the beginning of the hike. Because it's pretty chilly out here. I do want to get some water before I start hiking, because it's 2 miles to the first water source. And I want to chug at least a liter before I get on the trail. So I'm going to try to cross the river right here. I think I can step out to this flat rock there, and then over there without getting my feet wet. Unfortunately, the crossing where the trail is, it's about 25 or so feet up, and the only way to get across there is absolutely to get your feet wet, and then you're hiking cold. I'm already cold. I'm letting the sun hopefully get some of the moisture evaporated off of my tent before I pack it up. But up here, where the crossing is, where the trail crossing is, there's some rocks, but you would absolutely have to get your feet wet, and I don't want to get my feet wet. It's cold enough out here without hiking with wet feet for a few minutes. I gotta go up a mile or so today, first route right off in the beginning. That's not so bad. I'm getting better at the uphills. I just ran into two southbound section hikers. What are your trail names?
Oh, trail name? Firestarter?
Calamity.
Firestarter and Calamity. They started at Flagmount, or they started at the northern terminus 4 days ago, and they're headed down to Dennis Creek, where I started yesterday. So they wanted to take a picture. They've been following me on Facebook, and I said, "Oh, I'll put you on YouTube, make you famous," kind of. I've got 130 or 140 subs, so. Anyway, it's nice meeting you.
Yeah.
Let's take your picture. And there's a little bit of a waterfall here. So there's a better view of a waterfall from down there, where it comes out from underneath the culvert and goes down the hill. But I'm not crawling down this hill to get a view of a waterfall, sorry. We'll get lots of views of waterfalls once we get to the Appalachian Trail. It's 11:39. There's water in a tenth of a mile, then another water source in a mile. So I'm going to keep pushing on. Maybe go a little further before I take my break. So I said the next water source was 1 mile, then there was another one, a better one, 0.3 past that. This is the 0.3 past. So I started at 11:39 is when I made the last recording, and it's 12:22. So I did that pretty fast. At 1.3 in just under 40, just under 40 minutes. 43 minutes. I did. Yes, I did. I did 1.3 miles in 43 minutes, which isn't fast, but it's, not slow either. Of course, I was helped by the fact that the entirety of it was walking on this old forest road, and it was all downhill. So I guess I was not exactly cheating per se, but close. All right, I'm going to take my pack off after I get across the water, I'm going to take my pack off, take my shoes and socks off, put my shoes back on, get across the water, then put my socks back on. But I think I'll eat on this side because there's a place to hang up my water bladder. So, right here, I've got a blister forming. So that's what I was afraid of with these shoes. I've only done 3 miles today, and I need to do some more, but man, that's my first blister. Oh well. Alright guys, I'm going to give this thing a try. It's torque gel that I found on this trail. It's a multi-ejection fructose formula with electric lights and natural flavors. This one is orange banana. The other one I have is rhubarb custard, but that one has a lot more dirt on it, and I'll have to wash it off with some clean water. So, oh, brace the phone right there. Gonna hear this. Appears to be clear liquid. Doesn't taste bad. A little sweet. It's a little sweet, but yeah. Now that's one less thing I have to, well, I'm still going to carry the package out, but at least I don't have to carry the gel out, too. So the rhubarb and custard one should be tasty as well. I'm sure it will be. But the container is pretty dirty, so I'm going to want to rinse it off in some clean water before I eat it. And I will probably save it and eat it tomorrow or the day after. So I've got the Sun-Kissed Smart Bowls rice and beans with tuna spicy pepper. And I spread it out on a tortilla. It's got tuna, black beans, corn, peppers, looks like maybe carrots. So it's pretty spectacular. Just like that. I'm probably gonna put a little bit of cheese on it, just to give me some more calories. I'm gonna let my foot rest for a while. I got this blister forming here from the Crocs. It's a little bit annoying. I was hoping to do 8 miles today. I don't know how far I'll get with the blister. Alright, I took a longer break than I should have. I've been sitting here for about an hour and a half. I filtered and drank 3 liters of water and had a pretty substantial lunch. Basically, I wanted to give my blister time to heal a little bit before I put 3 more miles on it. I considered briefly and just calling it a day, and that's a fairly flat spot, but we got 5 days of food, and I need to make it another 35 miles or something to get to the end. So I'm going to push on, do another 3 miles. It's like 400 feet up over 2 miles, and then another 400 feet down or something. Shouldn't be too bad. I think it's mostly on this old dirt road. So yeah, it should be fairly easy. As long as I don't push too hard and make the blister even bigger. So I ran into a grandfather teaching his grandson how to hunt boars, hogs, a few minutes ago. I think I blew his mind when I told him that I was planning on walking through the woods for 33 miles to get to the end of the Pinhoti Trail. He was like, there's a road in a little while. I'm like, yep. And he's like, your friend's meeting you there? I'm like, no, my friend's not meeting me until the 28th. But, and then as if his mind wasn't already blown, I went on and said, and then I'm going to hike the Appalachian Trail. That's 2,200 miles long. But I think it's cool that he was out teaching his grandson how to hunt. I wish somebody had taught me how to hunt. Oh well. Whew. I've done probably another 2 miles since my lunch break, and maybe not quite 2 miles. No, I think about 2 miles. I think it's one map. I'll check after this and take a screenshot. But I'm pretty sure I've done 2 miles. It's 3:30. So My blisters being blistery and annoying me, but whatever. I got some, when I was in town in Dalton, I picked up a tube of peppermint oil foot cream because I've been having a bit of chafing on the back of my heels. So I'll just massage my feet really well and before I go to sleep. And hope the bears don't like peppermint oil. Hey guys, despite having 2 blisters on my foot, I managed to do, my left foot, I managed to do 7.9 total miles today. The last half a mile was pretty torturous. I probably won't do nearly as many miles tomorrow. I gotta let my foot heal. Can't afford an injury. But, yeah, I managed to push through the pain somehow and did 7.9 miles. I'm camping with 2 other hikers today, Chicken Skin and Gandalf, believe it or not. They passed me today, but then I caught up with them. They passed me a couple hours ago, and then I caught up with them. So, getting ready to make dinner and then go to bed.
It's what's making it pop.
So this is Gandalf and Chicken Skin that I spent the night with.
Hey.
And this is going up on YouTube, so.
Alright. Cool, man.
So yeah, we spent the night, had a nice campfire. I normally don't do campfires, but they did the campfire, so it was nice to sit around.
It's warm.
Uh,
It needed to be.
My camp tends to still sit up because I got blisters. Anyway, I'll talk to you later. So I decided not to hike today. I might hike a little bit. There's another campsite in about a mile. I might go there this afternoon. But I don't want to hike a lot today. I want to let my foot rest so the blisters can heal. I think the worst possible thing would be if the blisters got worse and then I just couldn't hike at all. So I'm going to let the blisters heal for today. And then I will see what tomorrow brings. Gandalf, one of the hikers that I camped with last night, left me a sheet of moleskin so I can put that on. There's a road 5 miles up that probably gets traffic. It's called Highway 52, Route 2. So I could go up there. It's on top of a mountain, so I'll probably have self-drone service. And I can either call my friend or hitch out from there. Or, I mean, if my foot's healed, I'm just going to push on. I really want to complete this trail. But we'll see what happens. I don't want to risk injury. So you can see I got 2 blisters. One right here, just above my thumb, and then one right here. They were pretty painful last night walking to the campsite, and I don't want to risk them getting worse. I'm hoping that they'll heal. I've been massaging them with this Gold Bond cream that I picked up in Dalton. I bought it because I was having heel cracking, but I'm glad that I have it. I don't know if it'll actually help with the blisters, but I certainly can't hurt, right? The blisters are looking somewhat healed. They're not puffy and white anymore. I had a really slow start this morning. I didn't get up on the trail until after 10 o'clock, which isn't good. I need to get up early. So it's about 11:30 now. I just stopped to put my socks back on because I had to wade through several streams, so I didn't want my socks getting wet. So I'm putting my socks on now. Then I'm gonna get up. I've got over the next mile. I go up 660 feet, so that's not gonna be fun. I'm carrying extra water because the next water source is in like 10 miles. Also not fun. 9 miles, whatever. There is a major road on the top of the mountain, and I'm going to consider very greatly about trying to hitch out. Go down to Neil's Gap, get some boots, and figure something out. I've got a week until I meet my friend, Georgia. So I got to figure something out. I'm clearly not going to make it to the end of this trail at this time, and I am disappointed by that. But like I've said, the AT is more important to me, and I don't want to risk injury to my feet. So I'm just gonna go with it and figure something out. I'll talk to you guys later. So, funny story. This road that I'm about to come out on goes right past Amicalola Falls, Amicalola State Park. It does go through a small town first, but it goes right past Amicalola, so that might be my, I might head there a little early. I'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm a little more than halfway up the steepest part of my climb today, and it's kicking my ass. The trail's not bad. I mean, if I was going down, it would be smooth sailing. Or if I didn't have a stupid blister, it's been starting to pain again. Hurt again, I mean. I don't know why I said pain. That was stupid. Anyway, I'm sitting down filtering some water. I'm going to haul 4 liters of water up this mountain, find some place to camp up on top. In about a half a mile, a little less than half a mile, I'll come to an old roadbed that I appear to fall for about 3 miles once I'm up there. But it's still uphill, but it will be a little easier than this trail here. It's not as steep, graded for cars or something. It used to be graded for cars, so not bad. But yeah, this mountain's kicking my ass. So take a look at this house. Right up on top of a mountain. Their view must be incredible from up there. Just when you think you're on top of a mountain all alone, you find out that you're not. Somebody's got a little cabin up here. Somebody else, I'm gonna be the same person, is banging on some heavy machinery on top of this cliff. And I know, I'm walking in on an old forest road, so, well, an active forest road, so it doesn't really surprise me there's people up here. I didn't expect to see backhoes and heavy machinery up here, though. Kind of looking for some place to camp, but every flat spot I see has no trespassing signs and no parking signs. So I just got out to Route 52 and I started walking on the road. And I saw a dead hawk of some sort. I don't know what exactly it is. But that's super sad. So I made it to Springer. I'll have to get somebody to hold the camera for me tomorrow. So I am up on the Amicalola Lodge to show you the sunset. You mind being on camera? So this is my friend Georgia, who I've been telling you all about. Somewhere there's a full moon, but I don't see it from here. These clouds over here kind of look like it's raining, but I don't think it actually is. So I'm still planning on starting on March 3rd, the IT. But I'm going to spend a couple of days relaxing, recovering in Amicalola Park, just exploring the area. It's a great view. All right, I am at the top of the falls. I took a car up here. I most definitely did not walk. Yep. Right there, that's the approach trail. It's closed right now. This section of the approach trail is closed, and I won't be doing it anyway. So my Pinhoti Trail hike didn't end quite the way I wanted it to, but and it did. I am currently resting and recovering from the Pinhoti Trail hike and preparing for my Appalachian Trail through hike. I will be starting that on Sunday. I hope to have one more video up before then. I'll be doing some recording at the kickoff event, and then I'll attempt to upload that. That'll probably be a short 10-minute video. We'll have to see how I edit it, though. I'm looking forward to starting the Appalachian Trail. I can't wait to share that with you. Thanks for watching, for following and supporting, and please feel free to share this to your friends and family.